The journey to better health begins with understanding the role of protein in your diet. But numerous factors such as activity level, weight, height, and pregnancy influence the ideal protein intake. Studies indicate that protein takes the lead in giving us a feeling of fullness. It enables you to feel more satisfied with smaller amounts of food. This phenomenon can be attributed to protein's impact on hunger hormones. Multiple research studies carried out over the years have highlighted the power of protein in appetite regulation. In fact, a study demonstrated that increasing protein intake from 15% to 30% of daily calories led overweight women to consume fewer calories each day without actively choosing to restrict their portions or going on a diet. Furthermore, one research study of overweight men showed that increasing protein intake to 25% of their daily meals reduced their cravings by 60% and cut the desire to eat snacks by 50%. An emerging scientific perspective, the protein leverage theory, suggests that our bodies are wired to keep eating until a sufficient protein level is attained. Once that protein level is reached, hunger signals are silenced, reducing the temptation for extra snacks or a second serving. This theory supports the general understanding among nutritionists that a low protein diet can prompt overeating and excess consumption of carbohydrates and fats, which contributes to weight gain. It's crucial to note that of the three macronutrients, which are protein, carbohydrates, and fats, protein is largely responsible for our feeling of fullness after a meal. Moreover, if weight loss or fat reduction is your goal, consider replacing some carbohydrates and fats with protein sources. Small shifts like reducing your potato or rice portion and adding extra meat or fish can make a significant impact. This contradicts the popular misconception, which is quite popular among women, that protein is the primary contributor to weight gain. Contrary to these beliefs, having sufficient protein in our meals triggers a sense of fullness and can effectively reduce hunger between meals. When you have a low protein diet, cravings between meals can be hard to suppress, which leads to overeating. Prevention is better than cure, of course, so increasing protein intake has been linked to reduced cravings and nighttime snacking. So if you've been struggling with eliminating snacks such as chips, biscuits, and the like from your daily diet, adding extra protein to your meals is the way to go. To maximize the benefits of additional protein, we would also advise you eat your meals slowly. Some of us rush through our meals as if we are being chased, and this actually leads us to consume more than we normally would. Eating slowly gives your body sufficient time to process what you've consumed from the start of the meal, leading you to feel full on a smaller portion than you normally would. This rushed eating is one of the reasons why people feel bloated during Owambe events, because the food is free and in abundance, and so we eat so much in such a short time, and it's only moments later, after we finally stopped, that our bodies are able to process what we've eaten, and then we realize that we've overeaten and we feel bloated and overfull. This Owambe phenomenon might also explain the popular quote, "Awoof de rumbele," because like we have all experienced, by the time you get home from the Owambe and find yourself in the toilet, body go tell you. It's important to note also that incorporating protein into your diet doesn't mean neglecting fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables play a crucial role in your overall health and weight management, and we would even argue that most Nigerians don't take as much fruits and vegetables as they should, especially fruits, but that's a topic for another episode. We can source our protein from both animal and plant options such as seafood, lean meats and poultry, eggs, beans and peas, nuts and seeds, soy products, and dairy products. But the best protein choice is, of course, going to be animal proteins. That's the way to go because they tend to be richer in protein, but plant-based options can also contribute significantly. The ideal method is to strike a balance between both sources of protein and to ensure we integrate other essential nutrients into our meals. Protein deficiency is a serious concern in this part of the world, and it's especially alarming among children because it can lead to serious health issues such as malnutrition, which triggers diseases such as the infamous kwashiorkor, which is actually a deficiency of protein, and also a disease called marasmus, which is a deficiency of all micronutrients, which is protein, carbohydrates, and fats. So if you're wondering how to tell if you have a protein deficiency, these are some of the symptoms. A weak muscle tone, which means your muscles lack strength and firmness, resulting in reduced physical strength and mobility. Thin and brittle hair, which means your hair is prone to breaking easily and lacks the usual strength and elasticity. Skin lesions like sores, bumps, and rashes, and any other noticeable changes on your skin's surface. A loss of muscle mass, which is a loss of weight, decreased physical strength, which means you become slimmer over time. Many of us may be worried about having to include more animal protein in our diets because they can be quite expensive. But think of it this way: if adding a little more meat, fish, eggs, and the like to your meals and eating slower makes you feel fuller for longer, you can cut the costs of the snacks you'd normally crave during the course of the day and cut the total portion of food you have to consume. Eating smaller portions means your foodstuff lasts much longer, and cutting out snacks and cravings means you need to spend less on those things or nothing at all. Combined, these reductions should lead to cost savings that exceed the extra money you will have to spend on additional protein. In conclusion, protein is a powerful tool for managing hunger, portion control, and overall well-being. Embracing a protein-rich diet is a key step in your journey towards a healthier you. Like our page and follow along for more.